Hey everybody, welcome back to Videoball. I'm Bear, joined by Dan Giesling, Rockley Smile, and Northernlion. Hi, hey guys,
Hello.
how you doing?
What's up, guys?
You know, I love that you say who you are when you start videos. Most people don't even do that
I
anymore.
like to remind people, even when I'm like 180 episodes into a series, I still gotta make sure that they're aware of who they're looking at and listening.
I wasn't being facetious. I actually do appreciate
I
it.
like to remind people who I am 1,080 degrees into a snowboard.
What?
That was some random shit.
1080 snowboarding? You never play that?
I
Of
know the
course I played
game,
it. I
but
love
like,
it. I
where
played
the
as
fuck did
Goldman.
that even come from?
Well, Bear said 180 episodes into a series. I said
Oh,
1,080 episodes into a snowboard.
Speaking of snowboarding,
Yeah.
you guys see that video? So there's this like orange Lamborghini that just
Yeah!
stops, and then this kid who's like skateboarding falls off, and then off camera you just hear this, thunk, and the kid takes his skateboard and crushes the windshield of this orange
Ow.
Lamborghini. Did you see
It's like
that?
episode 1 of Better Call Saul.
It really is.
But it's real life. And then so the guy hops out of the car and chases the kid. The kid looks like he stole like bread from the bakery. And then
Who said
and then in the last 3 seconds of video, you hear someone just say, "World Star."
It's
Is they add it in post, or it's actually in the video?
No,
No,
that's in the
it's
video.
real.
Nice.
It's a wonderful video too, because it's got like the greatest level of douchebaggery. The dude seriously like plows through that stop sign, almost kills the skateboarder. Then the skateboarder responds with a little bit of an egregious response, I'd say, in breaking the windshield of the Lamborghini. But then when the passenger gets out, he's so fast. It's actually like instant track. Like it's a 100-meter dash. They're both professional athletes.
Usain Bolt's got to make a name for himself in the world now.
And then they do like a close-up of the driver, and he just like closes his suicide door really forlornly.
His suicide door?
You know, the ones that like they open up instead of
Oh,
open
that's
out.
what that's called? I've never heard
Every
of that.
Lambo's got a suicide.
Yeah, it's
The
the
built-in
door you crawl into out of embarrassment after somebody breaks your windshield in a viral video.
Or it's the door you used to cut your own head off after your stocks plummet.
Oh,
Jesus Christ!
I will say one of the things about the video is like the response time for the kid to decide to crack the window is like half a second, if that.
And
Oh, he's ready to go.
he does not wait for somebody to get out of the car. He is instantly Usain Bolt.
That's a great video.
It's a classic for sure.
But the real question, though, did he get any glass on his beautiful shirt?
I like it. There's some good viral videos, man. It's probably my favorite art form, if I'm being
The beautiful shirt is so old.
Yeah, I know, but you know, The Godfather's old too. We're still talking about it.
It is a classic, yeah.
No, no,
oh, Nick.
no, no,
Up.
no.
What even happened?
World Star.
What's the most world star thing that's ever happened to you, Dan?
What's the most world star thing that's happened to you? I gotta think about it for a second.
I mean, for me, it's obviously that Wheat Thins story where I basically got in a
Yeah.
fist fight over Nabisco crackers. Which is also the name of my rap collective.
I don't think I heard the Wheat Thin story.
Oh, that's real good.
All right, so I'll tell it with the requisite flavor and panache.
Thank you.
It was the 3rd grade, and I was home sick like the day before from school. So instead of doing recess, because in our work all the time culture, you've always got to be busy. Teacher was like,
Yeah.
"Why don't you stay in from recess and do the work that we did yesterday, so you can catch up?" So I did it, and then it was me and this other kid, Kenny, and it's not from South Park. They actually used to name kids that back in the day. And before the show ruined the name for everybody. And
Yeah.
he was kind of like a bad kid, and his family was not that well off, and he was in detention. So he was doing some homework as well, because, it's all just babysitting. And I was eating lunch in there, and I had these Wheat Thins crackers in a Ziploc bag, but I wasn't hungry anymore, still a little bit sick. So I looked at him, and I thought this would be a funny joke. And I said, "Hey, Kenny, you want my crackers?" And he said, "Yeah." He was really excited. And then I said, "Well, you can go get them." And I just no-looked them into the trash can, like Dr. J hookshot style. And then he, like, the fire of 1,000 suns appeared in his eyes. And he just tackled me, and then the teacher came in and broke it up. But then I got in trouble, and that, like, we went to the principal's
As you
office.
should.
And the principal was like, hey, why are you being a dick? And I was like, what do you mean? He's the one who hit me. But then later, when I grew up, I realized that was pretty uncool.
There's a new twist to that story. I didn't know that you never mentioned the socioeconomic status of Kenny. Now you're really kind of the dick in that.
Well, I figured we'd play it up a little bit. That was a detail that was left implied, but not explicitly stated in the earlier version.
So he probably didn't even eat for like 36
Well, I can't say that for sure. I did also stop short of saying he'd never seen a Wheat Thins cracker before in his life. Like, we're not talking like... It isn't like Dickensian levels of poverty. I'm just saying.
So he was starving, and you took food and taunted
He was
him.
actually...
That's awful.
He would miss the earlier day of school because he was starring in a World Vision commercial as one of the children that would benefit from you donating $1 a month.
Wow.
Need to give him a tablet.
I was smoking
They
a Cuban
pay him
cigar and wearing a
I've seen the
tuxedo.
picture you were smoking that. Yeah.
Smoking Cubanos.
The sunny Chiba, he be sipping on my red.
After he threw the Wheat Thins away, he took out this bag of money and just started dumping it in the fire above it.
Yeah, the teacher started to like yell at me, and I just handed her like a C note, and I was like, "Don't stop till you're numb."
Then he brought out this bag of like precious family heirlooms that the kid had left behind in the previous camp.
And stomped them all, right?
Just started destroying them.
I threw a $1,000 bill with Albert Einstein's picture on it right down on his body, and I say, "Hey, buy yourself something nice."
It's the definition of insanity.
Stomp the yard too. Ryan, what's the highest denomination currency ever created?
Probably like the $100 trillion Zimbabwean bill.
But I'm saying of actual currency.
No, what do you mean? Like of American dollars?
Hey.
Whoa!
like holds value.
Well, I mean, literally, the Zimbabwe dollar holds value, just not much.
On
Right,
a
I'm
different
saying
relative scale.
Well, I don't understand what you're asking. Like, you keep moving the criteria here.
I think his question is like, by the only true standard and measure of currency.
Oh, the American dollar. Okay. I don't
So it
know.
could be another currency. It just has to have like the highest amount of American value.
Okay, I
What's
see.
the
So
biggest
what?
Canadian note?
What is the unit of currency that has the highest value in American dollars ever printed?
Yeah.
I have absolutely no idea. That's a
bullet,
that's a very specific Wikipedia query.
Like
No, like is it like a $5,000
$5,000
bill?
Isn't there like $1 million bill where like if you're a I know they sell them at the dollar store as well, and it's actually just an
Get
eraser.
those in Florida, and you can try to cash them in like a Walmart, and they'll arrest you.
Sounds like you know from
You
experience.
just gotta write your account number on the back, that's all.
I thought like actually if you were like a literal billionaire, you could be like, hey, like I'm making a deposit. Can I get like 5 $1 million bills?
I
That'd
don't
be
know,
fun to
man.
play Monopoly with.
There's this kid in my high school where one day the FBI just showed up to my high school.
Oh my God.
You know, I'm not in an FBI type high school. You know, it's just a standard high school where there's not a lot of tomfoolery.
FBI type.
And so this kid gets escorted out of class, and everyone's like, "What did the guy do?" And he's like, "Well, he wanted some Doritos, and so he was making fake dollar bills and putting
What?
them in the vending machine." I swear. And it's like, "What do you think? You're not going to get caught?"
But
Oh,
they
that's
actually got the FBI to arrest him for like a
Yeah.
federal offense for Doritos.
Well, I don't know if they arrested him, but
Well, they took him away, right?
He was
Yeah.
charged and beheaded, yes.
I hope that I hope that if that ever happens to like my child, the government chooses to use that as a teaching moment, and they say, "Hey, we're gonna scare the shit out of you, but don't do that again." I hope they don't take them away in the FBI van and ship them to Gitmo.
excuse me, Gitmo's closed.
That's what they tell you.
Yeah.
If you
that's-
believe that, I got a bridge to sell you.
Polybridge.
Yo, I just learned that the London Bridge was like
falling
taken
down.
sold, and then like relocated to Arizona.
No, this
What?
is not true.
What?
That's like a thing that happened.
No, is this a top trending video?
No, this is like it was information I garnered from my father recently.
No, this is not true.
The London Bridge was like years ago was taken down and then like relocated and is now a tourist attraction in Arizona.
Here we go.
I'd be surprised
No,
there
no, no.
even is a bridge in Arizona.
London Bridge is a bridge
That's
in
what I was
Arizona. It formerly spanned the River Thames in England. It was dismantled in 1967 and relocated to Arizona.
Can you believe that?
Hold up. But is this the London Bridge?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's...
across the River Thames.
Well, I mean, there's several bridges across the River Thames.
Yes, there are. Yeah, but like the London Bridge. I'm not yanking your chain here, man.
But, okay, you know what? You're right. There was a London Bridge built in the 19th century that was dismantled and sold to Arizona, and then there's a new London Bridge that was made in 1973. That's the most American shit I've ever heard.
I couldn't believe it.
That's amazing. There's two ways you can look at it, though. One is that it's kind of like, hey, we own you, or two, they sold us their trash.
That's what I was thinking. You just bought their secondhand bridge. Of all the things you want to buy secondhand, you're gonna get a bridge?
One country's trash, another country's treasure, I guess.
I mean, it's like a tourist attraction, but it still seems like the silliest thing to me. Like, why do you need to bring that bridge over there? Just build your own bridge. Make that a tourist attraction.
Fair, did you believe your dad when he told you at first?
I didn't believe him at all.
No. You can't
I was
believe
like, that doesn't make any goddamn sense. Like, the thing I was most skeptical about, I think, was that they brought it to Arizona.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing where it's like, you know, you think New York, maybe.
Yeah.
But
Well,
then
we got a big statue from France, right? So why not that?
I do like how we verified it by using Wikipedia.
Dude,
That's
I have
no
nothing. The only thing I have respect for on planet Earth is the objectivity of information.
What translation for us lay people?
I
please?
care more about data than I do about actual human beings.
Yeah, but how do you know that data is correct?
Human beings are a collection of data.
I disagree
We're a
with
bunch
that.
of zeros and ones, anyways.
How do I know that the Wikipedia article is correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, I just trust it. It's never really steered me wrong. You know, when
like
people
when you're in
vandalize
classes-
Wikipedia, they tend not to put in subtle errors. Instead, it'll be like, London Bridge sucks dick. And you're like, okay, if you write that on your paper, you deserve to, you know, to get a few marks off, you know?
Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it is true about the bridge.
It sucks dick.
Yeah, it does. Sucks dick.
Probably out there are a few, you know, Wikipedia vandals that get off on being like, I changed her birthday.
Tell Mike Bithell that.
Laura Secord was actually born on March 28th. I changed it to March 25th.
That cost someone an A+ in grade school somewhere.
It's
Dude,
not like,
I was gonna say though, like when you're in classes, your teachers always tell you not to use Wikipedia as a source, but you know that everyone is just going to Wikipedia and finding the first source there.
Yes,
and
and-
using that.
which Wikipedia is not a good academic source, but for casual conversations, it is like 99% of the time it's right.
I don't
And-
even think it's necessarily bad as an academic source to start from. Not meaning to end on, but you can use it.
I think it's bad as an academic source in the sense that, like, especially for a scientific standpoint, the people writing the Wikipedia article are not the scientists. So if you're going to source it, you got to be like, hey, you know, let's read the actual journal article. Let's pay $500 to get 1 week of journal access.
What I mean is that you could use it to get to actual sources. It's like
Yes.
a compilation of sources.
A greatest hits, if you will.
Sure.
Indeed. Wikipedia is the now that's what I call music of the internet.
It is a pretty valuable thing, and I've never actually donated to it when they do those fundraisers, and I feel kind of bad.
You've never been heartbroken by Jimmy Wales?
I feel like I should have been, but
I have
didn't.
donated to it several times because
good for you.
Not
I
surprising.
feel like I would be hypocritical if I didn't. I
It's
get
good that you did
get
that.
probably, like, depending on how much you value it, I probably get thousands of dollars worth of entertainment out of Wikipedia a year.
Ah, no.
I would definitely pay $100 a month to use Wikipedia.
Really?
Yeah,
That's a lot of money.
dude,
I would say
Wikipedia
it's like
is
as useful as Photoshop.
it's so much more valuable to me than cable. Like, I would, if you gave me the choice between cable TV or Photoshop or Wikipedia, I'd be like Wikipedia 10 times out of 10.
Just rocked their asses at the end there.
It's because you got me talking about the one subject I'm truly
I know.
passionate about.
Fired up now.
Is Wikipedia a non-profit entity?
Yes.
Yes.
So who holds all the monies?
I do.
That's weird.
Do you guys remember the
got
first thing you looked up on Wikipedia?
Probably boobies,
Blue waffle.
big nipples.
Oh,
What's blue waffle?
don't look up blue waffle.
Oh, don't.
Was that just
That's
like?
not like a joke that's like, no, go look it up. No, like actually don't.
Well, tell me what it
Dan,
is, and then I'll
no,
be the
you
judge
got-
of that.
You got one hand on the keyboard right now. Just don't do it, man.
Take the hand off. And Dan Giesling, press A.
Oh, sorry.
Press A.
He's typing blue waffle.
What is it for real?
Launder that search through like Urban Dictionary first, and then see what the first Urban
Yeah.
Dictionary entry is, and then you can decide if you want to see it.
That's like solid advice, actually.
That is great advice.
That,
Like
that
laundering
applies to a
CS:GO
lot
skins.
of internet searches.
No comment.
I actually just found out about a site. It's called CS:GO Lotto. And I was thinking maybe getting sponsored by them. They
I
might
love
get skins.
you've done this like a dozen times, but every time you still have the exact same level of nonchalantness to it that I really appreciate.
Because I just found out about a site called
Yeah, no,
CS:GO
it-
Lotto.
Very organic.
I definitely don't own it or anything, but
Yeah.
I'm just, you know, I might get a sponsorship from them.
I'm glad you're looking out
Actually,
for us.
I'm really happy that there's like cease and desist letters going out now.
Hey guys, I got another timely joke for you. What's up?
Good, wise.
That's
Another timely one.
I feel like jokes back then were unsophisticated.
Yeah, our snark levels have probably gotten exponentially higher.
Nice goal there, Isaac, baby.
Thanks, Dan. Thanks.
Hey, you told me you're gonna change your Steam name to Champagne Poppy.
I don't think I
That
said
happened.
that. I think you might.
No,
have.
you did. On a recording, you did.
I did.
Champagne poppy nova in the sky.
Dan, stop with the.
Yo, that was the last Grey Wolf strategy.
Yep, firing line.
He called it the firing line.
You're actually you're running interference on me, man.
I'll be your wingman for Cersei.
Get out of here,
Lannister.
Dan.
That one was my bad for sure.
Dude, set me up with that red dragon.
Oh, that's one in.
Oh! No!
I've
Oh,
noticed one
for the last time.
glaring problem with the firing line.
There we go.
Is there any strat where you launch your teammate? That's gotta be some meta that we have.
Yeah, it's called the cue ball.
One of the best strats that I've discovered is to actually just use double touchies to get the ball across any line that you could possibly imagine. It has approximately a 97% success rate in winning the game as of yesterday.
Oh, here comes the final play. Oh, no!
Get in there, boys. Yeah.
Do it.
Oh,
All right.
I don't think I've won one game. Is there a common denominator to that?
That's Videoball.
That's video ball.
That is Videoball.
Everyone won.
Wins.
Except for Dan.
Facts.
Sorry, Dan.
I said West Side wins. They normally just tell you scored more points. They don't want
West
to give you that
Side.
negative connotation.
Bloods have beat the Crips.
It's time.
It doesn't always reflect that way, though. There's many different color palettes.
All right,
Yeah.
we're gonna win this one.
Sometimes you get like the Sunshine Flowers beat the Pink Panthers.
I like Pink Panther. He's a cool cat.
Yeah. Oh, I get it, because he's of the feline family.
Yeah,
Feline
man.
persuasion.
Yeah, these double touchies of yours are
Yeah, no,
Pretty
it's
effective.
a really well kept secret.
Booyah! I'm
did.
finally figuring out like the angle shots too. Like I didn't realize you could just use the triangle's natural shape to your advantage.
Oh yeah, the angles they work really well with double touches too.
Mm-hmm.
It's all angles in action.
All
It's
right.
like crossfire.
Don't give him the middle. Don't give him the middle.
Lose. Crossfire.
Oh,
You guys
nice.
ever have that game?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude, I
Ball
rocked
bearings
the
with
shit
the
out of
kid.
Crossfire.
Do you guys think that game would fly today?
No.
Why not? It's
Kids these days aren't hard enough to play Crossfire like we did.
Well, thinking back about it, I think the main selling point was you wanted to dress up like that kid that spins down onto the thing, right? Like you wanted the leather jacket and the fingerless leather gloves and the shades. Basically wanted to be Kid Chameleon.
Yeah, it
And-
was like Drive for 7-year-olds.
Yes, and I don't think that flies nowadays. I think kids have much more sophisticated taste. They want like fancy cars and spinning rims and like neon under shit. Like I don't know what they want.
new car. 1 million views.
Dan, what are the kids like these days?
They like.
Yeah, you know, you have a 1 week old.
World Star videos.
What's your kid into?
World Star videos?
Well, that's like father, like son, I guess.
Come on, Dan. We got it, man.
I'm
We
playing
come back
some
from this
hard-
one.
I can promise I will defense anything.
That's right.
You got to score though, Bear.
I'm gonna do my best here.
Stay north of the wall too.
As soon as they start the firing line, you might as well just forfeit. I don't know what propaganda
No.
Austin's been filling your head with, but
It somehow worked yesterday. It's not
Yeah,
working today.
it did work pretty effectively against me, but I might just be a dum-dum.
We were sleepy.
Yeah.
I think it does a great job of countering smashes, but double
Yeah.
touchies just shit on it.
Maybe we were just too smash happy at the time.
I'm not comfortable with you calling it double touchies.
Well, you know what? Why don't you come up with a better name, mister?
But it's not really double touchies.
I'm
It's a single-
looking at this, and I'm actually offended that Bear Taffy made 3 double touchies the whole game.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
3 double touchies, 16 slams. It's like a tennis player that all he does is serve.
Hey, I had 91% accuracy.
That's
What's
pretty
wrong
good.
with just serving? In baseball, they just have a pitcher.
No,
what's
not in
the
the
big deal?
not in the National League.
Return to the streets. Bear and Rockley, we're gonna go one more.
Yeah, let's do it.
Good luck.
Enjoy video ball.
It's time for Video Ball.
Yay!
This feels like it could be like a Generation 1 Wii game. Don't you guys
That's what I
think?
said.
Oh, you said
Yeah, it's
that?
really got that like Wii Sports vibe, which
Yeah.
is not bad.
No, not at all.
In a way, it's almost comforting. I don't really understand why that is, because it's sort of clinical and weird, but I like it.
Hey, there's this thing called double touchies.
Oh no, why would I hit that? Oh.
This is why Dan is the saboteur.
What were the other 3 names?
We got the standby,
Startup,
the startup, and the superstar.
The standby, the startup, and the super.
One of us just has like some sort of aspiring Fortune 500.
That's you, Bear.
that we're
You're the
rocking.
startup.
That's me? All right.
Does that mean I'm the standby?
You're the standby.
Stand by me.
There's nothing
You
wrong
were the
with
one during the Halo 2 days that kept flipping the switch on your router.
Yeah, you're the standby.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh no, I won't stand by that.
Yeah. That's good.
So if you wondered who the titles mapped to last episode, I guess it's good you hung around, huh? Because now you know.
You
Indeed.
won't believe what's number 1.
You got to make sure you watch through the whole video because there's going to be huge surprises throughout the whole thing. Don't skip. Don't skip.
Is that a
Man,
reference
you guys remember
to?
when 2.5 minutes ago we announced the 5th part of the secret code to gain entry into our grand prize drawing?
And Dan gave us the secret Big Brother tips that'll make you win every time.
Get the triple touchies.
No!
There's a good thing happening, top left. I'd like to capitalize.
No.
Yes, please.
No.
Yes, 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 yes,
No.
yes.
I'm sorry, Dan.
You saw that? I was hoping that's not what you're laughing at.
The open guffawing is a little
Oh, damn it.
offensive.
I like that. I'll stay back, Dan, if you want to go hard.
I'll go hard in the paint.
Yeah.
Bear, did you see like NBA 2K16 was like $3?
It was like $1.50, I'm pretty sure, right? It's just like as long as you pay above the minimum.
Yeah, I shared that with you.
It's pretty nuts.
No!
I'm more
I killed
shocked
us.
by the
Sorry.
by the Battleborn price reduction.
Yeah,
to be honest.
$15 for Battleborn is wild.
Yeah.
It's a good bundle, honestly, if you
Hey.
don't own most of them.
That's Video Ball. Hope you enjoyed it.
It's our
Leave a-
9th 10-5 game in a row.
That's Video Ball.
Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Check out everybody's channel links down in the description below for perspectives, because the perspectives are real important here, but all the same. Thanks for watching.
They are.
See you next time.
See you later, everybody.
Later.
Love you.